Hello everyone, वेलकम टू अनलॉक यूपीपीसीएस। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है गवर्नर जनरल वॉइस रॉय। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। घटना चक्र पीवाईक्यूज। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। रॉबर्ट क्लाइव वॉज द फर्स्ट गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ बंगाल। विलियम बेंटिक वॉज द फर्स्ट गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया। Which of the statements given above is correct? Here second one is correct. William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. Under Regulating Act 1773, the British Parliament provided the system of colonialist government in Bengal. Government consisted of a Governor General and 4 members. Warren Hastings was appointed as the first Governor General of Bengal. Right? जबकि यहाँ फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट में दिया हुआ है रॉबर्ट क्लाइव का नाम, तो ऐसे ही गलत हो जाता है। सो करेक्ट आंसर इज वारन हेस्टिंग्स was the first Governor General of Bengal. Charter Act of 1833 was an attempt by the British government to centralize the Indian administration. Governor General of Bengal was made Governor General of India by this act. Right? The first Governor General of India was, तो यहाँ आंसर होगा लॉर्ड विलियम बेंटिक। Who was the first Governor General of India? BPSC का है, so here correct answer is E. Consider the following events: Clive's re-arrival in India, Treaty of Allahabad, Battle of Buxar, Warren Hastings became India's governor. Right. क्रोनोलॉजिकल फॉर्म में से लगाना है। यूपी आरओ एआरओ एग्जाम में आया हुआ है। सो इस क्वेश्चन में एरर था। राइट, इट इज रॉन्ग टू कॉल वारन हेस्टिंग्स द गवर्नर ऑफ इंडिया. वारन हेस्टिंग्स बिकेम द गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया, सॉरी गवर्नर ऑफ बंगाल in 1772 AD and became the Governor General of Bengal in 1774 AD. देख लेते हैं यहाँ पे बैटल ऑफ बक्सर 1764, क्लाइव्स री अराइवल इन इंडिया 1765, ट्रीटी ऑफ इलाहाबाद 1765, वारन हेस्टिंग्स became Bengal's governor 1772 AD. Which one of the following statements is not true? ये क्वेश्चन जीआईसी में आया हुआ है। The foundation of the system of civil administration was firmly laid down by Warren Hastings, on which the superstructure was raised by Cornwallis. Clive was responsible for reforming the East India Company's civil and military services. William Bentinck was one of the greatest British rulers as he consolidated the British Empire in India. Lord Dalhousie added rich semitones to the British Empire on the basis of the doctrine of lapse. So ये नॉट करेक्ट है सी। ठीक है, Clive led both civilian and military reforms. Under civil reforms, he banned gifts and private businesses. He made internal tax compulsory. Under military reforms, he ordered to ban dual allowance system. From 1766 AD, it was given only to those soldiers who worked outside the borders of Bihar and Bengal. सिर्फ इलाहाबाद को छोड़ के। Foundation of the system of civil administration was firmly laid down by Warren Hastings, which was outlined by Cornwallis. Right. His rule lasted from 1786 to 1793, and from 30 July 1805 AD to 5 October remembered for 2 events: introduction of the permanent settlement in Bengal and Third Mysore War. Dalhousie merged Satara in 1848. Jaipur and Sambalpur in 1849, Bhagat in 1850, Udaipur in 52, Jhansi in 1853 and Nagpur in 1854 under Doctrine of Lapse. Right. Lord Dalhousie placed Awadh under British rule in 1856 on the ground of alleged misgovernance. Who was the founder of empire in India? Lord Clive. ये तो आप जानते ही हो. He arrived in Madras as a clerk. वो एज ए क्लर्क काम करता था, राइट, फॉर ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के लिए रॉबर्ट क्लाइव जो था एक क्लर्क के तौर पे काम करता था, लेकिन जो उसकी लीडरशिप क्वालिटी थी वही उसे फाउंडर ऑफ ब्रिटिश इंडिया बना दिया इस चीज ने, राइट. थ्रू हिज लीडरशिप ही वॉज एबल टू कंसोलिडेट कंपनीज कमर्शियल एंड टेरिटोरियल पोजीशन इन इंडिया. In 1757 AD, company troops defeated Nawab of Bengal in Plassey, which led to creation of British Raj in India. रॉबर्ट क्लाइव को आप ये बताइए कि किसने हेवन बोर्न जनरल कहा था. ये आप कमेंट में जरूर से बताइएगा, राइट. हु लेड द बनारस रिबेलियन अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिशर्स. ये आर ओ में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है 2021 में. Correct answer is Raja Chet Singh. The Banaras rebellion was led by Raja Chet Singh in 1781 AD. In this rebellion, Governor General Warren Hastings ran away with his soldiers and took refuge in Chunar Fort. At the time of the establishment of Asiatic Society in Calcutta, who was the GG of Bengal? So correct answer is Warren Hastings. Year 1784. Place Calcutta, right. Establishment of Asiatic Society. Date भी याद रख लो 15 जनवरी 1784. Year है 1784, date है 15 Jan. Policy of Security Cell is related with. Here correct answer is Warren Hastings. Policy of Security Cell is related to Warren Hastings and Wellesley. Ring fence policy is associated with Warren Hastings. Who among the following abolished dual government system in Bengal? Correct answer is Hastings. Court of Directors took the decision in 1772 AD to abolish the dual government system during the tenure of Warren Hastings and ordered Council of Calcutta and its chiefs to serve as Diwan and officiate the administration of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. Warren Hastings dismissed both the deputy Diwans, Muhammad Raza Khan and Raja Shitab Roy. The dual system of governance in Bengal was enforced by Robert Clive. Which year? 1765. Under this system, the administration of Bengal was divided into Diwani and Nizamat. Which GG was prosecuted for impeachment? So, here answer is Warren Hastings. Who among the following was prosecuted for impeachment by the British government? ठीक है. Here answer is C. Warren Hastings. Revolt of Vellore occurred during the regime of which governor? Here answer is Sir George Barlow. Vellore mutiny कब हुई थी? 1806 AD. Was a protest against interference in the social and religious practices of sepoys. The sepoys unfurled the flag of the ruler of Mysore. This revolt occurred during the regime of Governor General Sir George Barlow, who established the judicial organization in India. His answer is Lord Cornwallis, who among the following Governor Generals created the Coordinated Civil Service of India, which later came to be known as the ICS. Her answer is Cornwallis. Cornwallis reformed and reorganized civil services in India. After becoming the Governor General of Bengal, Cornwallis restructured the administration and abolished the revenue boards and laid down new laws for them. He introduced new policies regarding the personal business of British officers. He exclusively divided the jurisdiction of civil and judicial administration through Cornwallis Code, which later in turn transformed into civil services in India. The enforcement of the public service was done in the tenure of Cornwallis. In the second half of 18th century, who was often called the local representative of aura and authority of Company Bahadur. Right? ये आरो ARO प्री में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. Here correct answer is दारोगा. In 1793 AD, Lord Cornwallis separated the landlords from their police duties and established a police station in every 20 to 30 square miles and appointed a police officer called Daroga. The appointment and supervision of the Daroga were done by the magistrate. The farmer regarded the Daroga as the local representative of the pride of Company Bahadur. फिर से एक बार रिपीट कर लेते हैं क्वेश्चन. In the second half of 18th century, who was often called the local representative of aura and authority of Company Bahadur. Correct answer is Daroga. The tomb of Lord Cornwallis is situated at. Your answer is Gazipur. Right? He was Governor General of Bengal. ठीक है? And he is known for Istimrari or permanent settlement, judicial code, and as promoter of Indian administration services. Right? He died on October 5, 1805 AD at Gazipur. His grave is situated at Gazipur, and Gazipur is in UP. So ये उत्तर प्रदेश का है. So आपको अच्छे से याद करना है. Right? Which one of the following statements does not apply to the system of subsidiary alliance introduced by Lord Wellesley? To maintain a large standing army at others' expense, to keep India safe from Napoleonic danger, to secure a fixed income for the company, to establish British paramountcy over the Indian states. So क्या बोल रहा है? Does not apply to the system of subsidiary alliance. Intro by Lord Wellesley. So here correct answer is to secure a fixed income for the company. First Maratha Sardar to accept the subsidiary alliance of Lord Wellesley was Peshwa Bajirao II, Raghuji Bhosle, Daulat Rao Scindia, none. So here correct answer is Peshwa Bajirao II. Nizam of Hyderabad was the first to enter into such an alliance. Maratha ruler Bajirao II also accepted a subsidiary alliance. Several states like Hyderabad, Tanjore and Mysore, Awadh, Bhosle, Sindhia, Holkar adopted this system. अवध ने कब किया था? 1801 में एक्सेप्ट किया था subsidiary alliance. Between whom was the Treaty of Bassein signed in 1802? So your correct answer is English and Bajirao II. फ्रेंड्स आप सभी को एक्सप्लेनेशन बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ना है क्योंकि ये सिर्फ आपका रिवीजन हो रहा है. ठीक है? और यदि आप कहोगे कि एक्सप्लेनेशन भी मैं अच्छे से आपको समझाऊं तो प्लीज़ आप ज़रूर से कमेंट करना, ठीक। Treaty of Basin, now called Vasai, was a pact signed on December 31, 1802 between English East India Company and Bajirao II, the Maratha Peshwa of Pune. In this treaty, Bajirao II was restored as Peshwa in Pune, with around 6,000 English forces were permanently stationed with the Peshwa to protect him, for which 26 lakh was to be paid to East India Company. The first Indian ruler who joined the subsidiary alliance was Nawab of Oudh, Nizam of Hyderabad, Peshwaji Bajirao II, the king of Travancore. Here correct answer is Nawab of Oudh. Subsidiary alliance was implemented during the reign of. Here correct answer is Lord Wellesley. The subsidiary alliance was not accepted by. ये इसका तो कुछ आंसर नहीं दिया गया है, एक्सप्लेनेशन पढ़ लेते हैं. Subsidiary alliance system was used by Lord Wellesley to bring the Indian states within the ambit of the British political power. The states to adopt the subsidiary alliance of Lord Wellesley were Hyderabad, Mysore, then Tanjore, Awadh, Peshwa, Bhosle of Barar, Sindhia, Holkar, Jodhpur, Jaipur, Macheri, Bundi and Bharatpur. Who was the first Indian native ruler to accept the system of the subsidiary alliance? So here correct answer is Nizam of Hyderabad. First Indian native ruler. Consider the following which concluded the subsidiary alliances with Lord Wellesley and finds the correct chrono order of the treaties. Right? So हैदराबाद, Mysore और सिंधिया. सबसे पहले तो आ जाएगा हैदराबाद, right? Then Mysore, then Oudh and last Sindhia. जितने भी ट्रीटीज हुए हैं, ये क्या कहते हैं, सॉरी, सब्सिडियरी अलायंस हुआ है, तो ये देखो ये सारा ईयर्स इसमें यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है, सब आप देख लेना, याद कर लेना, नोट्स आपने बनाए ही होंगे, राइट. Who introduced the subsidiary alliance system in the admin to establish British power over the Indian states? किसने इंट्रोड्यूस किया था सब्सिडियरी अलायंस को? तो ये है लॉर्ड वेलेस्ली. Doctrine of subsidiary alliance system was introduced by Lord Wellesley, British Governor-General of Bengal from 1798 to 1805. He also adopted a policy of non-intervention in the princely state, but later adopted the policy of subsidiary alliance. Nizam of Hyderabad was the first to enter into such an alliance, right? Main aim of East India Company to make a subsidiary alliance in Rajput states was to establish the sovereignty of the British. Lord Wellesley used the subsidiary alliance to bring Indian states within the ambit of the British political power. This helped to establish the sovereignty of the British Empire. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Battle of Buxar 1764, Subsidiary Alliance 1863, Monopoly of East India Company in India 1833, Opening of trade in India for British citizens and companies 1813. Here not correctly पूछा है, तो आंसर है बी, सब्सिडियरी अलायंस. और इसका ईयर क्या है? 1798. And Hyderabad became first state in 1798 AD and 1800 AD to accept this. At a time when empires in Europe were crumbling before the might of Napoleon, which one of the following governors general kept the British flag flying high in India? So here correct answer is Wellesley. Anglo-Nepal War took place during the reign of Lord Hastings. Anglo-Nepal War, year 1814 to 16. War took place during the reign of Lord Hastings, which came to an end by the Treaty of Sugauli. Wars, year, किस ट्रीटी से एंड हुआ, गवर्नर जनरल कौन थे, सब कुछ ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, अच्छे से याद कर लेना, नोट डाउन कर लेना एक जगह। द ट्रीटी ऑफ सुगौली was signed on 2 December 1815 AD, which was ratified on 4 March 1816 AD. The Treaty of Sugauli took place in the year, here correct answer is 1815 AD. Which of the following sites were obtained by the British East India Company under the Treaty of Sugauli in 1816? ठीक है, काठमांडू, शिमला, रानीखेत, नैनीताल. Here answer is रानीखेत and नैनीताल. 2025 यूपीपीसीएस प्री में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. As a result of the Treaty of Sugauli, Nepal ceded to the British East India Company Kumaon the eastern part of Garhwal and some parts of the Terai. The areas included in Kumaon came under British rule. Kathmandu, it remained the capital of Nepal. The treaty only provided for the appointment of a British resident. Kathmandu was not handed over to British. शिमला का देख लेते हैं. British control was established over the hill tract in which Shimla is located. However, the actual transfer of land for the Shimla station took place in 1830 from Kionthal, Patiala. Ranikhet is located in Kumaon region, present-day Uttarakhand. After the Treaty of Sugauli, Kumaon came under British control. Nainital is also a part of Kumaon. Once Kumaon came under British rule, this area too came under company administration. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Hector Munro, Battle of Buxar, Lord Hastings, Anglo-Nepal War, Lord Wellesley, Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, Lord Cornwallis, Third Anglo-Maratha War. Here correct answer is D. ये जो थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर है took place in the reign of Lord Hastings, right? Not Cornwallis. Fourth Anglo-Mysore War took place in the reign of Lord Wellesley, and the Anglo-Nepal War took place in the reign of Hastings. Battle of Buxar, Hector Munro. Third Anglo-Maratha War is related to Lord Hastings. Third Anglo-Maratha War 1817 to 18, and this war is related to Lord Hastings. Thomas Munro, Governor of Madras during years 1820 to 27. He is regarded as the father of Raiyatwadi system in India, in which the taxes of agriculture land were directly collected from the Raiyats, owner of the land. Raiyats means owner of the land. On the basis of alleged maladministration, which Governor General had taken the administration of Mysore state? Lord Wellesley, Hastings, William Bentinck, Lord Hardinge. So your answer is Lord Bentinck. Who among the following Governor Generals of Bengal was associated with Third Anglo-Mysore War? Your correct answer is Sir John Shore. Who among the following was associated with suppression of thugs? Here answer is Captain Sleeman. ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, आगे से पूछा गया था. The thugs included the followers of both Hindu and Muslim religions. They used to worship Kali, Durga or Bhavani. They used to cut the head and offer it as a sacrifice in the feet of the goddess. Bentinck appointed Captain Sleeman to take action against these thugs. ये क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है कि who appointed Captain Sleeman to take action against these thugs? तो आप ये याद रखना कि बेंटिक ने अपॉइंट किया था इसे. He arrested 1562 thugs between 1826 and 1835. Many of them were hanged, and rest of them were banished for a lifetime. By 1837 AD, the organized Thuggery came to an end. Under whose leadership was the suppression of thugs achieved? So, your answer is Captain Sleeman. Which of the following were the social reforms introduced by William Bentinck? Abolition of sati, right? Abolition of slavery, right? Removal of disabilities due to change of religion, suppression of the organized bands of thugs, right? 1, 2, and 4 is the correct answer. Sati system was abolished by, correct answer is William Bentinck. Who declared sati illegal? So here answer is William Bentinck. In which year sati system was abolished by William Bentinck? Correct answer is 1829 AD. Hill Assembly Plan was set up for the development of Adivasi by Cleveland. Hill Assembly Plan was set up for the development of scheduled tribes by Cleveland. He placed the entire range of hills inhabited by Pahadias under a uniform administration of Hill Assembly under hereditary hill chiefs called Sardars. Assembly met twice a year and had wide powers including that of inflicting or rescinding capital punishment. Sardars were entrusted the duty of reporting all crimes and law and order problems in the villages under their control to the authorities. The export of slaves from Bengal was banned in which year? So, your answer is 1789. Awadh was annexed to British Empire in India by declaring the state as maladministered, right? Which among the following was not one of those states which were annexed to the British Empire by Lord Dalhousie on the pretext of the doctrine of lapse? नागपुर हुआ था, सतारा, झांसी, कर्नाटक नहीं, कर्नाटक है इसका आंसर, ठीक है, नॉट वन ऑफ द स्टेट्स. सो कर्नाटक वॉज नॉट वन ऑफ दोज स्टेट्स विच वेयर एनेक्स्ड to the British Empire by doctrine of lapse. Which of the following state was not annexed under doctrine of lapse? Nagpur, Jaipur, Sambalpur, Satara. Here answer is Jaipur. यहाँ देखो सारा ईयर दिया हुआ है, सतारा, जयपुर, भगत, उदयपुर, झांसी, नागपुर, सबका सारा ईयर देख लो, याद कर लो, राइट. The princely state of Bhagat was annexed to the British. Which year? 1850. Which of the following princely states was not annexed by the British? Sindh, Gwalior, Satara, Awadh.